What is 15% of the population of Tokyo? If you ask this to someone who has read a million books but has no phone, no calculator, no internet, they would have to guess. Maybe they remember Tokyo's population, maybe they don't. Either way, they can't look it up. That's the problem with every AI model we have built so far. It can only answer from memory, and memory can be wrong, or outdated, or just not precise enough. But what if you gave it a phone, a calculator, access to Google? Well, that's what an AI agent is. Keep houseofthings.com open in another tab. You will want to play with this as we go along. Please find the link in description. Look at this comparison. On the left, an LLM itself. This is what's happening inside ChatGPT before it uses any tools. The model has memorized billions of words during training, but that training data has a cutoff. It doesn't update. And even when it remembers the right number, it can't do math reliably. So you ask, what is 15% of Tokyo's population? And the best it can do is guess approximately 2 million. That might be close, or it might be completely made up. You have no way to know. The fix is surprisingly simple. Give it tools. On the right, the same LLM, but now it can search the web and use a calculator. What's the pattern? It thinks I need to search for Tokyo's population. Then acts, web search, and that gives it 14 million. Then thinks, now calculate 15%. Then acts again and gets to an answer. This loop, think, act, observe, repeat, is what turns an LLM into an agent. Let's try it for real. This tool runs an actual AI model, GPT-4o Mini, with two tools, web search and calculator. We can pick one of these examples or questions or type your own. Watch what happens. The agent's entire thought process is going to appear on the screen, step by step in real time. First step, think. The model is reading the question and deciding what to do. See the annotation? To find 15% of population of Tokyo, I first need to know the current population of Tokyo. Action, I will use the web search tool to find the current population of Tokyo. Then it actually acts and goes and searches for current population of Tokyo 2023. Then observe. It has got some results from the web, came back with actual data, real numbers from real websites. The model is now going to read this result and decide what to do next. Well, it has started another loop. See that separator? The agent is going around again. It thinks I have the population now. I need to calculate 15%. It figures out that it needs to use a calculator. Then acts, calculate 15% of this, and again observes the result. This goes on for two more loops, and here's the answer. 15% of population of Tokyo is approximately 2.1 million residents for the city proper and approximately 5.5 million residents for the metropolitan area. Now look at this. After every answer, the tool shows you something most AI companies don't talk about: the water cost. This particular query has consumed 5.1 milliliters of water. Well, that doesn't sound like much, but ChatGPT alone handles over 100 million queries a day. At that scale, one estimate says each query costs somewhere between half a milliliter and 25 milliliter. Depending on how you count, some researchers say a 100-word email generation uses over 500 milliliters or a full water bottle when you include the water needed to generate the electricity. By 2028, projections say AI data centers could consume over 1 trillion liters of water per year. That's the water supply of an entire city every year, and it's growing. We put this counter here because we believe you should know what your questions cost. Not to make you feel guilty, but because understanding the cost is going to make you write better queries and, of course, make your demand better. More efficient models, better cooling systems, a renewable energy source in data centers. It also shows you the step count and total time. The agent completed this in a few steps, taking a few seconds. Each step was a call to an AI model, a separate round of thinking. More complex questions takes more steps. Now let's finally zoom out. Every AI agent, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, any of them runs the same loop. Think, read the question, decide what to do. Pick a tool and use it. Observe, read the result, then loop back and think again. When ChatGPT browses the web for you, it's running this loop. When it generates a chart, writes code, or calls an API, same loop. Think, act, observe, repeat. It has enough to answer. The LLM is the brain, and the tools are the hands.